All right. So we had an overview of what is the process, the interviewing process. So keep that in mind. It's going to be 90% of the time, right? But now I want to talk about one of the most important things you need to do. Because like I said, you can write whatever you want. You can trick them, right? That is basically my keyword. You can trick them into you're going to be a very good developer. You're going to be somebody that they want to hire. Problem is that there is something that is called GitHub. And you can say whatever the fuck you want, but if your GitHub profile does not reflect your trickery, it's not going to work out for you. It's very important because if you send your resume, what they're going to do is they're going to probably check your GitHub profile, right? If they do not do that, then I don't know what's going on. But most of them are going to check up your GitHub profile. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at how a GitHub profile should look like how it not should look like. Yes, let's switch over here with these beautiful effects. Right. So this is my GitHub profile, and you could say, "Whoa, but Anthony, it's not fair. Why not?" I am, and I'm gonna say this again. I am the same person as you are. You are probably going to be smarter than me, because I'm not I'm not the smartest kid on the block. You know what I mean? I'm going to be honest. The only thing that I know from myself is that I can be whatever I want it to be when I need it to be. That's something I can. Because I will be so focused and I will be so determined to learn something, to grasp something, and I will invest all my fucking time to do that. That's my strength. So we are the same. Keep that in mind. I am no different. So very important is if you have a GitHub profile, that in your GitHub profile, your pinned repositories should be repositories that you made yourself, right? Because I see a lot of people forking these repositories and they put them on their profile, but that's not the same. Because a forked repository, you did not do anything. You just forked it, right? That's complete BS. So what you need to do is you need to make sure that I'm going to zoom in actually, to be honest. So you need to make sure that the repositories that are on your GitHub profile are your repositories. So if you are going to land a Golang job, then you're going to make sure there is a lot of Go in there, right? Like me, I'm a Go engineer, right? So I have a lot of Go projects. Every project here is my project, something that I made, right? So that should be the same for you. Don't use Golang starter templates. Don't use forked Golang projects like Kubernetes or something. No, do not do that. Make your own project, right? I have 93 repositories. Of course, there are a lot of forked ones, right? But Anthony, I don't have any decent repositories. Well, that's no problem because you're going to make them. You're going to make them after this video. You're going to start making them. Like I said, you're going to invest time. That's important. This is a mindset, right? This is a very, very, very important chapter in the full-time Go Dev program. And it's not on YouTube. It's nowhere to be found. You need to invest. And listen guys, once again, this is life golden advice. You're going to invest a shit ton of time. You're going to sacrifice everything you have. You're going to sacrifice your friends for a while. You're going to sacrifice your girlfriend or wife for a while. You're going to sacrifice your hobbies for a while. You're just going to make sure you have enough exercises. You're going to lock yourself into your house, basement, whatever the fuck you're coding, and you're going to start making projects. That's what you're going to do. Until your GitHub profile looks like this. It does not matter that you basically... You don't need to invent them. You can check existing projects and try to copy them. Do not copy paste them, but try to make them your own, right? Learn from them. It's a very good learning experience, but make these things. But the good news is you can already you already have, for example, the hotel reservation backend. Make it your own, right? You don't need to copy it like I did. You can probably make it better. It's just showing you concepts and techniques. It's not about how are we going to make an hotel reservation backend, copy paste it like all these YouTube videos. No, it's like, hey, this is me. I'm going to use Golang, and you're going to see different ideas, different concepts, how I use Golang. Does it mean that we have the perfect API? Probably not. But that's not the case, right? That's not the case. It's all about mindset. It's all about getting things done. It's all about speed execution of learning. So that's one project already you can do. Make it your own. The second one, you're going to have this microservice stack, right? This is amazing. That's amazing. Does it need to be a toll calculator? No, it can be something else, right? Make something your own. Maybe there's only 2 services, but you have the concepts. Use gRPC, very important. Use gRPC in that case. Make double transport. Use Prometheus. Use Grafana. I told you, I teach you that. Make it your own. You're going to spend 1 day or a couple of days, and that's done, right? There are 2 good projects. You have Hollywood here. You have the blockchain, right? Which I still need to put up on GitHub. It's on the other repository. I will do that. You have you have my Hollywood. There are a lot of videos on YouTube. Check how I build stuff. Try to build something your own. There's already 4 repositories, right? Hotel reservation, your own. Microservices, your own-ish, right? The blockchain, you can just put that on. It doesn't matter. Something with Hollywood, something like that. There's 4 projects, right? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You need to have 2 more. You know what I mean? Maybe you have a weather app, because I know somebody from the full-time GoDev community already has made a weather app based on the basics of Golang. Do that stuff, right? Try to not make it too basic, right? Try to not make it too basic. Try to make it a little bit more advanced. Microservices, actor model shit, all that stuff. I have this all. You can see Hollywood here. For example, examples here. Pick an example. For example, here, TCP server or something. Copy this, make it your own, make it an own repository. Use Hollywood as a dependency and make your own TCP server here, or basically how it's done. Use that. I know this is nice. Do this, right? Do that, please. Like I said, in 1 week you're gonna have 6 repositories. In 1 week. Actually, in a couple of days. But hey, I give you 1 fucking week, right? Important. If you have that, guys, listen. If you have that done, if you have 6 repositories with the hints and tips I just gave you, what you need to do, I'm going to say exactly what you need to do, right? Do this. Send me a DM or up me in the full-time GoDev channel and link me your fucking GitHub repository, because I'm going to check that. I'm going to check that. If you have 6 repositories on your GitHub profile that I just told you, you have a fucking good GitHub. You have a fucking good thing. You're already in the 10%, right? Important. The harder, the better. Okay, that's important, right? What do we do not do? Not quite sure if that's actually a sentence. React starter templates, Golang starter templates, simple stuff, forked stuff, get them out of there. It can be in your repositories, but not in your pint. Important, right? Make sure you start contributing to open source today, because they're going to check that. If you can say, I'm an open source contributor in my free time, your chances are increased by 100%. Very important. That's what I always ask. Do you open source contributions? Yes, I check them and I see, oh, this guy is contributing to open source. That's a good guy. How do we do that? Like I said, guys, I'm going to give you exact commands. For example, we have Hollywood here, and I'm going to also have the launch framework soon. You can do open source contributions there. Look at here. Check something. Make an example in Hollywood. For example, make an example in Hollywood. There are issues here. There's already 5 issues. That's crazy. What's going on? You suggest use Deadlit instead of engine. That's me. Wait, this is crazy. Race condition occurs, yada, yada, yada. Director is a processor. You can directly pass it like... check it. Check it. Do some contributions. It's my project. I can guide you into a good contribution, right? I can tell you, do this, do that, do all that stuff. So you have a contribution in open source into an active framework, which is very distributed, high-level Golang, good Golang stuff, right? Like I said, I'm gonna help you. Of course, I'm not gonna hold your hand. I'm gonna help you with facts, contributions that are fact checkable, right? Very important. Do that. Make sure you have contributions. A lot of contributions. That's the time you're going to invest right now. If you want to change your future, you're going to start today, right? That's important. All right, so let's recap this thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to make 6 projects for our pinned GitHub profile. And we're going to do that starting off today. Because the longer you wait, they can also see that it's all being made at the same time. So the faster you do that, the better your chances are going to be. Do that, right? Cool. The next thing you're going to do is do open source contributions. Do it with my repositories. Maybe you can GG poke, whatever. Pick something. It's me. It's very, okay, it's not the most popular projects, but it's pretty, there are some stars here and there, right? So I will merge them. I will guide you to merge them, right? Very, very important. Okay, this is the GitHub thingy. I don't think there is much more to say. It's very, very clear what you need to do. And I'm going to end the video because you have a lot of work to do here, right? Cool. See you in the next one.